So you come outside one day and you notice your tire's flat. Well, what do? Well, the first step's just gonna be to reinflate it to make sure there's no big punctures or whatnot. And that's quite a simple job to do. Now, to know how much air is gonna go in your tire, there's a variety of places you can find that. One of them which being the owner's manual, or a much easier place would be inside the driver's door. So all you gotta do is gotta open it up here, and where your sticker is, you can typically find it right there. And right there, it says 30 PSI for the front and 30 PSI for the rear. Now, once you've found how much pressure is going to go into your tires, you first want to get a baseline of how much air is actually in there right now. Now, the first step there is you want to locate your valve stem. It's going to be typically on the rim right here, and sometimes it'll have a cap on it. So all you want to do is you want to back that cap off. And to get the baseline check, there's a couple tools you can use. These are both the same, they do the same job, they just look a bit different. Their job is to go on the valve stem and to show the pressure inside by showing a little line with the number on it. Now in this example, I'm going to be using the Penn tire gauge, I guess. And what you want to do is you want to take the circle end here and you want to stick it on the valve stem. So doing that, the little rod's going to stick out. And if we go to the PSI side, we can see it's only showing about 15 PSI or so. That's quite low, as we want it about 30. Now we determined that we need to add about 15 PSI of air. The way we're going to do that is using an air compressor. Now the one that we have access to right now is simply just off a air hose right here that Teo's holding. But some of the more cheaper ones you can find that can typically run inside the car off your cigarette lighter. Both work. You could even use a bicycle pump if you have that. Anything that'll get the pressure right up to where you want it. Now once you've got your air hose or whatever your air supply is going to be, same thing as the Penn gauge, it's got the little circle and that goes on the valve stem. Now after you've inflated it for a while there, you're going to want to make sure and check the pressure one more time. So all you got to do, same thing, put it on. And perfect. Now it's showing 30 PSI, so we're all good there. Now, all you got to do is just put your valve stem core back on, and you're all good to go.